Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabéu in Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And today could very well be the day when the... Look at Modric! Well, what a stop that was! And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Save, but still a chance. Well, no damage done.
Well, so close to getting that early goal there, but it was a wonderful save by the keeper, you have to say.
Nicely cut out. Andy. Throw-ins given. Well, Pelé can score, he can create, he can do the lot. Stuart, what might we see from him this time round?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Roberto Carlos. Cafu. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? An incisive pass. Eden Hazard in the clear. Can he find the net? It's gone in! And what a pivotal goal it could be in terms of the title race.
Well, that really could be it, unless they respond quickly here.
1-0 then. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Nicely timed tackle. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Losing possession here. Oh, what an opportunity. In it goes! And that changes the mood.
Well, they've got the momentum. Can they now go and win this one? Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. they were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Modric. Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. Well, the referee deciding that it didn't warrant a yellow card being handed out. Carvajal, and reading it absolutely superbly. Zinedine Zidane. And it's with Ronaldinho. Zidane. Not a good pass. And threading it forward. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Maradona. Pele. And he might be through here. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. And space to attack. Must score. Just couldn't get it through. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Benzema. No real conviction in the challenge. Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort. And he read it well. And a good-looking ball. Well, nothing productive, really. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Mateus. Lothar Mateus. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Alaba comes up with it. And the ruling is offside here. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. Real might threaten on the flank. Can he put it away? Terrific piece of anticipation. Read it superbly to take back possession. Real Madrid get the throw in.
Well, the hosts have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. And that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Roberto Carlos. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Can he convert? Well, closed down straight away. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. And he read it well defensively. Zinedine Zidane. Now Roberto Carlos. Could cross it in here. Splendid defending from Carvajal. Zidane. And a decent delivery. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Roberto Carlos. And back with Roberto Carlos. It comes to nothing in the end. Oh, what's he gone and done? Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. And played short. Crossed into the penalty area. And the danger's still on. Struggling to get it away. What a block! Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. Well, they're going for the short one. Zidane. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Short corner favoured. Roberto Carlos. Zidane. And whipped into the box. Very comfortable piece of defending. Can they hit on the break? Vinicius. Here's Kroos. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker.
Well, there it is. The visitors have completely dominated the game in the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period that you do sense it's coming.
Ronaldinho. Zidane on the ball. A move of promise on the flank. Well, nicely cut out. A wonderful intervention. Mendy. Sloppy in possession from Real. Benzema. Modric. Benzema. Chance to finish. Vital intervention.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Substitution for Real Madrid. Played over. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Karim Benzema. Modric. It did look on for them, but not to be. 20 minutes to go in this one. And breaking at pace with menace. Mateus. Oh, could be a chance. What a save. They've given it away. Well, that is how to play advantage. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Modric. Passing like that, part of Luka Modric's game. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
And over it comes. Desai called upon defensively. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Substitution for Real Madrid. Corner kick played in. Rodrigo. Luka Modric. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, I'm sure they're conscious of the time situation. And remember, they do require maximum points from this game if they have designs on the title.
Well, you can see the manager checking his watch furiously. He knows they need to show a little more urgency here.
Good pressure high up the pitch. Oh, he's lost possession. Mateus. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium. But can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Well, the clearance half-hearted. Magnificent defending. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Mendy. Now Casemiro. Federico Valverde. Mendy has it. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? And let's give credit to the defending. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. He's taken on his opponent here. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they
Well, this wonderful city offers the visitors so much, including football. Barcelona, of course. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And standing before us, the final game of the season, and the title issue will be determined. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, this could be such a dramatic finish to the season. A draw and they'll be crowned champions. But I think this game could go either way. They have to get their game plan absolutely right. I can't wait for this.
Surely! Oh, he's missed the chance to open the scoring.
Well, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss.
And now, passing it through. And he might be in here. Not out of the woods yet. Good positional play by Cafu. Frankie de Jong. Sergio Roberto. And held with ease by Ter Stegen. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! And the keeper got there. And now the delivery. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. And keeping it out.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
Now he must favour the cross. And Cafu coming away with the ball. It might still be problematic. Well, he really read that brilliantly. And there it is, a goal! It's just possible that might be the one that wins them the title.
Well, look at the celebrations. They certainly believe so. Still a job to do, but surely they won't throw it away from this position.
Well, Barcelona restart the game. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? And a fine tackle. Sergio Busquets. De Jong. And in with a real chance. And it's in! A goal here! That complicates the life a bit with the title issue far from settled.
Well, just look at the reaction of the coach. He's absolutely furious. As it stands, they'll be champions, but they need to regroup and quickly.
Ferran Torres. Aubameyang. Opportunity to take the lead. Brilliant save. And the corner played over by Dembele. And this situation could be dangerous. Well, he just let his opponent glide by. And no worries for the goalkeeper. De Jong. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? It was an accurate free kick, but a fine save.
Foncho Santos. Le esperan en la puerta 3 del sector 2-1. Repito.
He's in here. They found the net. And who knows? It could be the goal that wins them the championship.
Well, it's theirs for the taking now. Will that be the defining moment?
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Good technique displayed. Weighted ball from Aubameyang. Oh, that's really high-class goalkeeping. But now we find out it was offside. And dispossessed. Dangerous-looking attack. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, it fizzled out. Barca maintain possession, advantage. Well, the pass not finding its target. Maradona. Ronaldinho. Maradona. Well, he really wants his brace.
Well, he looks so bright today. His movement has been excellent.
Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop and now going back to caution him. Good work from Barca to make sure possession changed hands. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. Stuart, how would you assess what we've seen?
Yeah, it's certainly been...
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. That levels it. And my goodness, different equation now.
Well, that really has made it interesting. They've got to get their minds back on this one.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Roberto Carlos. And it's with Baresi. Cannavaro. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Aubameyang. Chance to take the lead. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky.
Well, this is such a good watch. Both teams have played their part in a great game with plenty of good forward play. I'm sure we'll see more goals before the end.
Getting the better of his opponent. Well, he has cause to be grateful to his teammate. Oh, he's through here. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Now, how about the short corner? Well, pressure building, another corner. Who can he pick out? Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Moving the ball forward with purpose. In position. And still danger here. Well, how close was that? Inches away. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here in Catalonia. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far, and now the second half is underway. Rudhurit. And on to Pele. Roberto Carlos. And in the perfect position to read it. The high press was very much on. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Could cross it in here. Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. Really good high press. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. Diego Maradona. And just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. Barca maintain possession, advantage. Well, the advantage didn't really accrue to them, and so it's going to be a free kick. Pedri. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Slipshod passing. Pele. Lovely work to get past his man. And you don't want to lose possession there. And Barcelona showing good width here. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's well-timed pass here. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Zinedine Zidane. Well, there to intercept. So a half an hour remaining. Promising move from Barcelona. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Cuts it back. Blocked it brilliantly. Could be troublesome. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Could be a chance to break here. Roberto Carlos. And plenty of room in the wide area. Turning inside. Where's he going to go? Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course. But that's a brilliant save.
An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. And they're going for the short one. Maradona. No two ways about it. A wild, wild attempt.
Well, it's so hard to get this right, and he just couldn't adjust his body quickly enough.
The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Desai. Now with Hullet. And flag raised. Offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Jordi Alba. Pedri. And Depay on the ball. Well, slightly off target. And that'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Useful looking ball. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Depay. Pedri. Dispossessed by Cannavaro. Piqué. Pedri. And attempting the through ball. A mischievous effort. In it goes! Not so fast! No one said winning a title would be easy.
Well, how do they respond now? The greatest champions overcome adversity. We're about to see what they're made of.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. This could level it, but denied by the keeper, and at this late stage of the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
Well, not the pass he had in mind. Might be able to set up the chance. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Diego Maradona. Well, couldn't keep it. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes. And he might be through here. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Oh dear, another one goes in, and now they're left hoping for a miracle.
I can't believe what I'm seeing here. They've done all the hard work, but it's absolute capitulation today. Just can't see any way back for them now.
Sergio Busquets. And the flag is up for offside. Error in judgment, you might say.
Oh, he's got to let that run. He must have known he was in an offside position.
Ronaldinho. And Pele on the ball. Maradona. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And with the goalkeeper. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Jordi Alba. Oh, this is looking promising. And looking towards the back post. And problem solved for now. And that will confirm it. A blot on the copybook today. But by a wafer-thin margin, they've taken the title.
Well, that might be their worst performance of the season, but they won't
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And this is the day when every football fan is expectant and optimistic. Opening day. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, last season they were excellent champions, but they need to continue that sort of form going into this new campaign if they want to retain their title. This is a tough opening game for them.
A quick low ball. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. This is the lineup for the home team. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. Lothar Matthäus plays alongside Zinedine Zidane in central midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. It is a decent-looking attack. Oh, what an opportunity. Can he finish? And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Underway once more. And it's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Oh, super piece of play. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Just couldn't capitalise there. Diego Maradona. Oh, he's given the ball away. Idrissa Gueye. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Maradona. On to Ronaldinho. And that is how to tackle inside your own penalty area.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Well, they couldn't keep it. Pele. And PSG showing good width here. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Mbappe. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Given away by Verratti. Zidane. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
Diego Maradona. Now can they make something happen? But nothing comes of it. Messi. Mbappe. And he's made headway. It's gone in. A goal for PSG beyond the goalkeeper to square things up. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Well, far from the ideal pass. Ronaldinho. And the cross is very much on. Not really the ideal clearance. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Messi. Messi. Real chance. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Poor pass under no real pressure. And a chance for him on the flank. Surely the equaliser. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
And just offside, but by a whisker, my goodness. Verratti. Hakimi. Effective challenge. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Maradona. Real chance. And a goal to level this contest. All even. So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Zinedine Zidane. He's given us away. Mbappe. And he's in. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Gullit. Well, not hard to read that pass. Hakimi. Will he play it in? Wijnaldum. Really sound defending. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Pelé. And on to Pelé. Pelé! Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, on the evidence of what we're seeing in this match, well, it's advantage PSG after the first 45, but a long way from being decided. Still, there is work to do. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Well, he had the scent of a hat-trick in his nostrils, but not this time.
Well, he keeps getting into good positions. He'll surely get another chance before the end of the game.
Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Messi. And a tidy challenge. Lost possession. And Neymar. Off the post and back in play.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
And an astute piece of defending. No foul, PSG advantage. Oh, a nice looking pass. It could be for Mbappe. What a save. And far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Rudhulit. Ronaldinho. Is it going to be? What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. And that is how to win the ball back from your opponent. Let's see if something comes of this. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, as you can see, he gets a touch on this, but it's not quite enough to stop the goal. It was a good effort, though.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Lothar Matthäus. And it's with Ronaldinho. What can they do from here? Could play it in. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. He's in here. Well, it was a brilliant break, but no goal as a result.
Well, forget the finish and just admire the way they counter-attack there. They did it with such pace and quality.
They're really pressing their opponents. And they have possession again. Wijnaldum. And return to Messi. Messi. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. PSG doing well to win it back. And the advantage is with PSG. Now can they counter clinically? Has a go! Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Substitution it is for PSG. Over it comes. It might still be problematic. Well, they can keep possession now. And he read it well defensively. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Mbappe. Oh, far from the ideal pass. Got to be advised giving the ball away in that position. How about the cross? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
It's Neymar's corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. They've lost possession, Paris Saint-Germain. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. And he's retrospectively awarded the free kick now, having tried to give them the advantage. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Well, he's given us away. Can they hit on the break? And Neymar. Can they keep it going? Must score! Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Who's going to get on the end of it? Applying vigorous pressure. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Idrissa Gueye. Taken away by Cannavaro. And he read it well. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Ronaldinho. In with a chance. They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game. And this could be a dramatic finale. Well, I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. And with that, the referee ends the contest. And the champions have been handed a shock defeat in the first game of the new season, Stuart.
Yeah, what a surprise. After last season, I was expecting them to win today, but that was a poor performance. They'll need to improve in the next game, that's for sure.
He's rarely quiet. He usually buzzes around everywhere, Lionel Messi. What did you make of what he actually did out there on the pitch?
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Oh, what an... And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, they didn't play at their best last time out, so they'll need a better display today. In such a short campaign, you can't afford to lose two on the bounce.
And just putting it over the top. Wasteful from United. It is to be a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Possession changing hands. Well, Pelé can score, he can create, he can do the lot. Stuart, what might we see from him this time round?
Well, he's the most creative player.
Well, getting in the way, superb save. They take it short. Rashford. He's given us away. And Pelé with room in which to manoeuvre. Oh, great defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Paul Pogba. Pogba! Oh, a moment of pure class! Unbridled joy for him and the supporters! Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the front. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Cannavaro. Oh, excellent diving stop. Elects to go short. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. And tremendous individual skill. Scott McTominay. And the interception, a good one by Cannavaro. And the attacking options appear plentiful. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Possession lost. Sancho. Diego Maradona. Now far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Mateus. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Oh, fancy footwork. Surely. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here. So back underway at 3-1. A chance to whip it in. And behind it's gone for a corner. Not away completely. Great defending here. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Ronaldinho. And Maradona has it. Maradona. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. That's how to dispossess your opponent. How can he take them on and beat them? And he favours the inside route. Chances on. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Playing it in. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Applying vigorous pressure. Manchester United keep the ball. Advantage. Ball's gone. Well, no stopping him. Crossing opportunity. Ronaldinho. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Pele. All cleared away, but at the expense of a corner. Delivering it. Clattered away. Space on the flank. And they could face difficulties here. And still a chance. Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
The high press was very much on. And a bit short with the clearance. And problem solved for now. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And we're focusing on him for a reason, Stuart. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders.
Well, he's looked sharp, hasn't he? Yes, he scored a good goal, but his general play has been excellent. I've enjoyed watching him today.
And so the second half commences here. And it was one-way traffic in the first half. They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback. Lothar Matthäus. Ruud Gullit. Crisp tackling. Ronaldinho. And winning it back. Maradona. Cafu. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. United regaining possession. And intercepted it. Pele. Pull it. Chance maybe. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
Over the touchline for a throw-in. And he's won the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, possession ceded. Zinedine Zidane. Well, we're into the final half hour. This might have potential. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And he takes it away. Maradona. And touched onto the frame of the goal. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Ball's gone. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
And a fine tackle. Well, racing away here. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Alert defending. Into the final 20 minutes. Very quick thinking there. McTominay. And now passing it through. Well, driven fiercely against the frame of the goal.
Well, he struck it well enough, but that has to go down as a big miss.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. And he's in behind. Can they put it away? And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it drops straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Scott McTominay. Take it away. An unforced error, you've got to say. Well, possibilities in the centre. Pele. It's wholehearted defending, and the concession of a corner here. They favoured a short one here. Oh, the flag has gone up, and that's one that's going to need a bit more practice on the training ground.
Well, that must drive everybody mad, particularly those players in the box.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Edinson Cavani now. No space for them here. A chance to whip it in. Pelé. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many
Stuart,
chances.
a chance! Not out of the woods yet. Well, they survived the attack. Good positional play by Cafu. Not a great pass. Maradona. And back with Ronaldinho. Still possibilities. Ronaldo striding forward with confidence. That is a wonderful challenge, and they've kept the ball to boot. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have... Oh, he's through here! Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And that's a corner. And over it comes. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. And the referee blows for full time. What a performance. More importantly, what a result. They needed this. And I'll tell you what, the title race is very much back on.
Well, that's just what they wanted. 3 points, a good display and a surge in confidence. It makes for a great end to the season now.
Now Paul Pogba. Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. This is the scene here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes on a glorious day for football. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, what a performance that was last time out. I thought they dominated.
Neymar. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Roberto Carlos dealing with the threat. Wijnaldum. But they dealt with the threat posed. And the PSG team looks like this. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Lionel Messi starts with Neymar out wide. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And the referee has caught up with him following his indiscretion earlier. Could be a convenient avenue for Ronaldinho. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Promising looking ball. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Now Fabio Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro. And Mateus has it. Pelé. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. And danger still. And there it is, Ronaldinho at his best. So back underway following the equaliser. Well, getting the ball forward, but really sticking to their task defensively. Opportunity here. Marquinhos with the block. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Pelé. And Maradona has it. Nicely cut out. Neymar. Verratti now. An important interception. Chance to do damage. Well, visionary passing. Sound piece of goalkeeping. And he takes it away. Zidane. Zidane! And caught by the keeper. Couldn't keep it. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Pressing high to win the ball. And splendid goalkeeping.
Well, it's a decent attempt, but in the end, not enough. And as you say, good goalkeeping.
It's Pelé! And the keeper taking care of the situation. Well, PSG could get in behind the defence. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Terrific ball from Ronaldinho. Maradona, can he score? Oh, marvellous. save. Great goalkeeping. Well, they fancy a short one. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight.
Well, as you can see, this has been a fairly open contest. Chances at both ends, plenty of good attacking play, and it's been really entertaining.
Jorginho Wijnaldum. Hakimi. Well, can they open up the defence here? Idrissa Gueye. Messi. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Now they've lost it. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Messi. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
And possession lost, intercepted. And he might be through here. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Going short. Decided to come in from the flank. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Simple for the keeper. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Zidane! Well, now I think after all that, they can exhale.
Well, he lost his concentration there, but he's just about got away with it.
Nicely blocked by Ramos. And deciding to go short with this one. Determined defending. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. Not to be too blunt about it, Stuart, but this has been a struggle for him up front.
Well, he's such a clever player in and around the box, but he just has areas. He's got to work harder to find space for himself, that's for sure.
Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Well, a good tackle. There to take it away. On the offensive. He made it look simple, really. Oh, could be. The goal scored by Lothar Matthäus.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Disappointing for PSG to concede the goal. Now let's see if they can attack with vigour. Neymar. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. And delivered by Neymar here. Unable to keep the ball that time. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Well, the attack peters out, and that means it's goalkeeper's ball. And a chance for him on the flank. Will they get themselves level here? Mbappe! And it's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain to square this game. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Chance to take the lead. Terrific save. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. And into the last 30 minutes now. And PSG pushing forward with options available. Oh, surely. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Let's see about the delivery. Not away completely. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Diego Maradona. Zidane. Can he put it away? That is a tackle and a half. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Defenders need to cover. Oh, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They force the error, break forward quickly and create the opening. However, the finish didn't match the rest of it.
Well, no stopping him. He's got to score! Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Gay. Mbappe! Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Splendid tackle, and a throw-in coming up. Mbappe, can he finish this? Diego Maradona. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Now can they create something? What a save! Substitution it is for PSG. And over comes the corner. Well, not on the target. Space was at a premium, though. Did well to win the ball back. Really bright-looking attack. No real conviction in the challenge. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Wijnaldum. Not a particularly strong challenge. Messi in the vicinity. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. Well, he might have been tempted to caution him, but didn't, Stuart.
Yeah, and I like that from the referee. It's not a yellow card for me.
He plays it short. Untidy in possession. Messi. And providing width. Teammate in support. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Can someone get on the end of this? Not problematic for the keeper. Spot on with that tackle. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. And very deftly cut out. Ian Rush. And just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. Danilo Pereira. Well, visionary passing. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. The final whistle, and the long and short of it is they've frittered away 3 points, and now there's clear daylight between them and the leaders.
Well, that has left them playing catch-up now. Today they were outplayed, and if they perform like that in the next match, they're going to have no hope of winning the title.